Hi, my name is Alicia Malden with Tiny Turtle Yoga. Today I'm going to share with you some warm-up stretches for young athletes. Our muscles help absorb shock, so we want to make sure to stretch them and help them be more flexible. Yoga is about being kind to your body, so be positive and only stretch as far as your body is ready. Yoga should never be painful. An important part of yoga is moving with the breath. Yoga does so many good things for your body and mind. Let's begin by inhaling our arms up and overhead. As we exhale, reach the arms down by our sides, getting a nice stretch of the chest and shoulders. Let's practice moving with the breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. One more time. Inhale and exhale. The sun salutation in yoga is designed to help move all of the joints in the body and warm all of the muscles. Let's begin slowly to learn the poses. Inhale, reaching our arms up to the sky. Exhale and dive all the way down into a forward fold, reaching for your toes. It's okay if you bend your knees. Feel the stretch behind your legs, your hamstrings, your calves, and all the way down your spine. As we inhale, we're going to place our hands on our thighs, creating a flat back and looking at our friends and smiling. Now, place your hands on the ground and step your right foot back into a lunge. We can begin by dropping the back knee to the floor, and you can raise it up later if you wish. Reach up towards the sky and feel the stretch on your back leg. If you don't feel it, you may need to increase the distance between your left foot and your right knee. Bring your hands back down to the floor. Step your front foot back and hold your body stiff and strong in plank pose. You are so strong. Feel your arms and your belly muscles working. Now slowly lower down to your belly. With a deep inhale, press your hands into the floor and lift your belly and chest off the ground. This is upward facing dog pose and helps stretch the entire front side of your body. From here, we're going to lift into downward facing dog pose. Lift those hips up high into the sky and press your heels down towards the floor. Feel the backs of your legs stretching now. This is a great stretch for athletes that run a lot. Bend one knee at a time as you walk your dog. Now maybe run your dog. We're going to bring the right foot forward as we lunge on the other side. Make sure you switch your legs. You can drop your back knee down again and reach up to the sky, stretching your back thigh. There are 4 muscles in your thigh, which is why they are called your quadriceps. Quad means 4. Bring your hands back down to the floor. Now step forward into a forward fold. Inhale. As we return to our flat back, look at our friends. Time to smile again. Release into our forward fold. With a big inhale, reach your arms to your sides and reverse dive back up to standing. Exhale your hands to heart center. This was one sun salutation. Can you believe some yogis do 108 of those? We're going to do that 2 more times, but this time we're going to move a little faster and see if we can link our movement with our breath. So 1 movement on an inhale and 1 movement on an exhale. Let's try. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold and reach for your toes. Inhale, flat back and smile. Exhale, forward you know. Inhale, step back and lunge. Your knee can be up this time. Exhale, hands down on the ground. Inhale into plank so strong. Exhale down without a sound. Inhale into upward dog. Exhale, down dog down. Inhale, step forward and lunge. Exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale, step up and smile. Exhale along the way. Inhale all the way up. Exhale and namaste. Great job. We're going to do that 1 more time. Ready? Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold and reach for your toes. Inhale, flat back and smile. Exhale, forward you know. Inhale, step back and lunge. Exhale, hands on the ground. Inhale into plank so strong. Exhale down without a sound. Inhale into upward dog. Exhale, down dog down. Inhale, step forward and lunge. Exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale, step up and smile. Exhale, along the way. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, namaste. Your body should feel much warmer now. All the muscles and joints have been moving and getting lubricated to move through our next pose. While standing in mountain pose, strong and steady, let's do a little exercise to help stabilize the knee. We're going to lift up onto the balls of our feet into a tall mountain pose. When we do this, we engage our thighs. Let's pretend our legs are solid like concrete. Keep them flexed while we lower our heels back down to the ground. Press your feet into the ground as if you were leaving a footprint. And again, let's lift up into tall mountain. Balance here. Reach your arms up to the sky and feel the top of your head reaching for the ceiling. Don't you feel taller? Then lower back down. Bringing our feet and knees together, we're going to sit back like we're sitting in a chair. Be sure to keep your knees squeezing together. The shape of our body resembles a lightning bolt. Let's pretend to be lightning bolts and create crazy angles and shapes with our body. Be sure to make electrical noises and crash. Make some angles with your legs and arms. And crash. Change the angles. One more time and crash. Just like a lightning bolt shooting down from those clouds. Now separate your feet, shoulder width apart. Inhale as we reach our arms into a big circle overhead. And then bring them down into the center as we begin to lower into a little squat. Reaching up again, arms overhead. This time, squat a little deeper. One more time as we lower our hips towards our heels. See if your feet can stay flat on the floor. If your heels lift up a little, that's okay. We are going to get a really good stretch of the Achilles tendon that's on the backside of your ankle. The muscles around our hips are also stretching. If your hips are tight, your knees will be more stressed. It's important to keep our muscles stretched to help our joints be healthy and strong. Let's see if we can gently lower our bums all the way to the floor. Bringing the soles of our feet together, let's continue to stretch the inside of our thighs in butterfly pose. Maybe even flap your butterfly wings, flapping your knees up and down. Did you know butterflies taste with their feet? They land on a flower and taste it with their feet to determine if they want to sip the nectar. If they don't like it, they flutter to the next flower. Imagine what you might taste if you could taste with your feet. Extend both legs straight out in front of you. You may need to shake them out a bit. Then inhale as you reach up and make your spine nice and long. Exhale and reach for your shins as you fold forward. To stretch the backs of the legs, it's important to hinge forward from your hips, even if you have to bend your legs a little bit to do so. Just be sure we feel this behind our legs and not in our backs. Slowly roll back up. Now try to relax your legs. See if you can find your kneecap. There's a circular bone just floating on top of the knee. This bone is called a patella. When our legs are relaxed, we can move this bone around with our hands. Let's take a moment and just massage our patellas. Now let's lower ourselves all the way down to the floor. Draw your knees into your chest and then press them away from you in a circle. Let's do 3 circles in one direction. 1, 2, and 3. Now let's do 3 circles in the other direction, this time counting in Spanish. 1, 2, 3. Great job. Hug your right knee into your chest and allow your left foot to just stay on the floor. Squeeze it in towards your body. Then extend your right leg up to the sky so we can stretch our hamstrings. Maybe point and flex that right foot. Maybe write your name in the sky with your right toe. The stronger your legs are, the more you need to stretch them to help reduce injury. Release your right leg. Now hug your left knee into your chest. Squeeze it in tight. And then extend your left leg up to the sky. Again, stretching your hamstrings. Maybe this time, write the name of your best friend. And release. Bring both feet to the floor. Bring your hands by your sides, and we're going to lift into a bridge pose. Keeping your eyes to the sky, we're going to press into the floor with our heels and lift our hips off the ground. Reach your tailbone towards your knee so we keep the front side of our hips open and help stretch the front of the legs. Imagine you are a bridge. What kind of bridge would you be? A large bridge? Or maybe a small bridge? What color is your bridge? Are you a famous bridge, like the London Bridge, or maybe the San Francisco Bridge? Release your bridge pose and pull your knees back into your chest. Maybe lift your head and touch your nose to your knees. Rock yourself back and forth a few times, massaging your spine. Rock and roll, and then rock yourself all the way up to a seated pose. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Inhale our arms into a big circle and then exhale them back down. And again, inhale them up and exhale them down. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Thank you for joining me today in a little warm-up for young athletes to help prepare our bodies for practicing or playing a sport. Visit tinyturtleyoga.com for other videos and information about yoga for kids. The goodness in me sees the goodness in you. Namaste.